Murder on the Mississippi is a novel whodunit adventure in which you play the role of famous British detective Sir Charles Foxworth. On board the Delta Princess riverboat, you are accompanied by your trusty companion Regis Phelps. While heading to New Orleans from St. Louis on the ship, Detective Sir Charles and Phelps are caught up in the midst of a murder case by chance that they must solve. Also on board the boat is a dead body and a murderer. You must discover the murderer's identity and gain enough evidence to convict him before the boat reaches New Orleans. Reminiscent of the Agatha Christie stories, where murder and style go hand in hand. Anyone who relishes her masterpieces, such as Murder on the Orient Express or Death on the Nile, will feel right at home with this game, from coder Adam Bellin and publisher Activision. In fact, Adam Bellin was one of the coders for another fantastic game for the Commodore 64, David Crane's Ghostbusters, which can also be found on the channel.
We're ready to believe you!
In one of the cabins, you will eventually come across a body, and because of your relentless curiosity, you decide to find out who did this grisly deed and why. There are 8 other passengers and a couple of crew on board, all with seemingly foolproof alibis. So, who did it? Your first job is to visit the captain, where he helpfully gives the register containing passenger details and their cabin numbers. Armed with this instruction, you go to their cabins and start questioning them, looking for a few clues and some evidence. All the interviewing is undertaken by a series of menus, which can be selected by using the hand cursor. The characters are rather amusing, especially Sir Charles Foxworth and his manservant Regis. Sir Charles is supposed to be a master of logic and deduction, but as we learn by their dialogue, he is only a master of the obvious. Most deductions come from Regis, until Sir Charles picks up on the hints, and then takes the credit for them. This relationship is amusing at first, but it keeps going throughout the game. Selecting Inspect will have Sir Charles inspecting the nearest thing to him. Anything of use that you find can be picked up by Regis and put in his pocket for later examination. A very useful and clever device is your notebook. During your conversation with the other characters, you can take notes on their replies. This is investigated by Regis, who will say, "Would you like the notebook, my lord?" Answering yes, you will see the character's statement on a blank screen. Using the cursor, you can highlight certain words which will appear in the notebook in Sir Charles's own handwriting. Very stylish. These notes can later be shown to other characters, who may or may not react in a strange way. Incriminating evidence can be studied closely for more information, by taking it back to Sir Charles's cabin and putting it on the examining table. This way, connections can be made between certain pieces of evidence, and thus any theory strengthened as to who did it. Also, as the game manual suggests, there are 4 possible endings to the game, but Sir Charles can only accuse a suspect when he has enough notes and sufficient evidence. If he's wrong, well, needless to say, the innocent accused won't be too pleased, and the real murderer will get away scot-free. The in-game graphics are colourful and top-notch, similar to Maniac Mansion. At the end of the game, everyone on board is rounded up into one room for the big finale, which is similar to how Poirot resolved his mysteries. To be fair, back in the day, I was captivated with the story, verbose dialogues and superb atmosphere. Murder on the paddle wheel steamer, several suspects, few days to solve the case. Yep, big thumbs up. I suppose the only downside to the game was the fact that you can also be killed, and right out of the blue too. Sometimes just entering a room will trigger a trap that kills you dead unless you react sharply. This was from the time before they realised getting killed didn't add fun to adventure games. But overlooking this minor failing, I definitely recommend anyone to get this fired up on their Commodore 64, as I'm sure you'll enjoy this one too, especially if you love adventure type games. Give it a whirl, and then do be sure to let me know what you thought of it in the comment section. Thanks for watching guys, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And maybe consider subscribing to the channel for more Commodore nostalgia. It's an epic journey, revisiting some great games we remember from our youth. And hopefully, you'll stick around for more videos coming right up. Until the next one, bye for now.